Viewers, Nepal is witnessing unprecedented scenes as youth protesters have ousted the government following corruption charge and social media ban. Now, all eyes are set on who will be the next Prime Minister of the violence-hit nation. Currently, Nepal army is controlling law and order in the country. Several protesting groups are in talks with the army to form the next government in Nepal. And on that, we have more breaking news coming in on the news show as the talks are underway between the Gen Z protesting groups and army of Nepal. They are currently holding talks. Gen Z is backing Sushila Karki and Balendra Shah as the next Prime Minister of Nepal. But Kathmandu Mayor Balendra Shah has pitched for Sushila as the next Prime Minister. She is the former Chief Justice of Nepal, and now her name is in the front running in the race for the PM in Nepal. Further, Balen appealed to President to protect the historic revolution brought by Gen Zs and please immediately form the interim government and dissolve the parliament so that law and order situation can be maintained in the protest-hit nation. But let's tell you in detail how the demands are being put forth by the Gen Z protesters. What exactly are their demands? Why do they want this revolution in Nepal? The first demand that has been put forth by the Gen Z protesting groups: dissolution of parliament, dissolve the entire parliament, the sitting structure of the government. The next demand of the Gen Z protesters is that a new constitution should be formed as per the terms and conditions of the Gen Z protesters. The next demand that has been put forth by Gen Zs are appoint Sushila Karki or Balendra as the Prime Minister, and currently Balen is backing Sushila Karki as the next Prime Minister for Nepal. The fourth demand is that immediately ex-Prime Minister and Home Minister of Nepal should be arrested. Remember, KP Oli is currently in a safe house in Nepal. Demand 5 of the protesters is that those people who ordered mass killing, opening fire in which at least 19 and now the death toll is at 30, those people who died, who ordered those mass killings, those perpetrators should be punished immediately. The sixth demand that the Gen Zs have put forth to the army is that general elections should be conducted within 6 months in Nepal so that a new government can be formed with elections in this nation and the nation can witness stability and peace. Remember, India has also urged for stability and peace in Nepal. The seventh demand that is there is that the government officials who were in power and were named in those corruption scandals after which that huge protest broke out, their assets should now be probed. There should be an unbiased probe. That's the eighth demand of the protesters. This is unbiased probe of graft scandals, who are involved, how much asset they have, and what will be the punishment. Now let's talk about the constitutional changes that Gen Z protesters are looking forward in this new Nepal that they want to build. First proposal: issue new constitution within 2 months. The current constitution, they want more changes in that. They want a new constitution within 2 months. The second proposal that has been submitted by Gen Zs: declare Nepal as Hindu nation. This is the demand that has come forward by the protesters who toppled KP Oli's government. The third proposal is executive head should be directly elected from now on. The proposal number 4 is that provision preventing MPs to be ministers. They do not want MPs to be now turning into ministers and hence want a provision to restrict MPs from getting that position. The fifth proposal that has been put forth is abolishing the provincial structure that currently is there. They want new structure. Apart from the local level, they want the hierarchy to be dismissed. And the sixth proposal that has been put forth by Gen Zs is that there should be a limitation of how many times the current Prime Minister can extend his term. There should be a limitation that once you have become the Prime Minister of Nepal, you can only do it 2 times. That's it. After 2 terms, the Prime Minister of Nepal has to resign, has to move forward, and somebody else will take charge. The 7th proposal that the Gen Zs want in this new Nepal is that politically influenced appointments should be immediately cancelled. There should be a thorough probe on who was elected and given the chance based on political influence and not merit-based appointments. The proposal number 8 is that the National Assembly should be non-partisan. The 9th demand is that even local bodies should be non-partisan. That's the proposal that they want in the new constitutionally structured elected representatives to take charge after KP Oli government. And the last proposal that has been submitted by the Gen Z protesters is that there should be a restriction on forming party-based groups of journalists, doctors, teachers, and others. No groups, no parties based on such groups. How will this new Nepal look like? The talks are underway between Gen Z protesters and army. What will be the result? Only time will tell.